Yeah, I'm back. Well, we had a poll, and you guys kind of threw me for a loop. I've been putting that in my audio reviews polls for so long. I didn't think anyone was actually going to so much as take up on it. So I was a bit stunned when it came back with the what the people want. So I've been following the map, hopefully leading me to this high, mucky, mystical MacGuffin that should fuse Shawn's body and soul, or some such. This book's a little vague. And best that I get here, there's an orb that will pierce the reality, a veil, blah blah blah. Soul will be ripped from the place. So yeah, I'm not really grasping it, but I get the gist of it. So I'll do that, and you guys enjoy today's film. This is Subspecies II.
This might spoil a few things, but to be sure, watch the audio review of Subspecies in case you want continuity. That being said, we make our way back to our ambitious duo of Charles Band of Full Moon Pictures and Ted Nicolau, where the series that brought them the most notation is underway. All we have to do is find out what is what. Picking up right after the original left off, Radu, Andre Hooves of Subspecies, Critter 4, Bloodstone, Subspecies II, Cagney Lacey, The Return, and The Dark Horse, was staked and beheaded, and one would normally conclude, job well done. But unfortunately, his blood-spawn stop-motion creations managed to draw the carved oak stake from his chest, while his head becomes fused with his spinal column once more. Yep, douse him in holy water, then kerosene, and flame on! Arising from the final death nearing dawn, Radu stakes his brother Stefan and prepares to claim Stefan's lover, Michelle, now played by Denise Duff of Martial Law 2 Undercover, Silk Stockings, Frogtown 2, The Dark Vengeance, The Silencing, and Song of the Vampire, for his own, but the sun rises in time, and Michelle is safe. For now. As she has been recently turned, she herself claims the relic, the Bloodstone, for safekeeping. The stone is said to drip the blood of saints, and more than a drop or two is very empowering. This time around, it looks like a demon claw holding a crystal, much rather than its previous incarnation, which was, kind of looked like a push-pop. Michelle rises in the night before Radu flees the castle and hightails it back to the fort with relic in hand. In spite of Radu having to drag his carcass all the way upstairs from the dungeons, he clearly checks out what has been done on Stefan and can't find the Bloodstone.
Are you kidding me? Right there? The whole time? Undisturbed. That's sadly anticlimactic. Alright. Whatever.
Well, it's about damn time. Yeah, it's me. Been blowing me off for the last few weeks.
Relax. Have a mojito.
Funny. Go fuck yourself. So, you got everything needed to bring me back?
Yeah, I got this giant tome. Had to lift it off the library. Hopefully they haven't noticed that.
Gotta admit, I had my doubts. But you are really seeing this through to the end.
Well, don't get cocky. I'm still having language issues with this. Hey, can you handle some of this review I go over my notes?
Oh, there's always a price. Is this another crap public domain horror flick?
No, the fans voted for Subspecies II, so, if you can believe that.
Well, it's not Ishtar, so we're improving
Dear
there.
God, do not give them ideas.
Official voice. So, Michelle makes her way to Bucharest, checks into a hotel, and calls directly home, reaching her sister Rebecca. Melody Schnatter of Star Trek, Knots Landing, The First Power, Alien Within, Tech War, yes, and Mercy Point, trying to explain the power Radu has over her and how she's changed. Rebecca, trying to track Michelle down, must rely on both Lieutenant Marin, Bloodlust Subspecies III, Amen, and Mimic Sentinel, My Name is Modesty, a Modesty Blaze Adventure. Yeah. And Veneri Sarah. And American Consul at Mel, Kevin Spartus. I may have that wrong. Of the Hills Have Eyes, Part 2. Fair. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Yeah. Valley of the Dolls. Solid. Voyeur 2, Apt Pupil, and Daredevil. Drops at the end, doesn't it? To guide her around this ancient city and shed some light on what could have possibly happened to Michelle. Radu, in hot pursuit of Michelle, stops in to say hi to his mummy, an ancient necromancer, almost lich-like creature, hell-bent on using the Bloodstone herself. She delights at the news of both the Vampire King and Stefan's death, but is most vexed with Radu for not producing the Bloodstone. Radu does present Mummy with another mystical MaGuffin, this blessed dagger with the blood of King Vladislav. Rebecca and Mel meet with local historian Professor Popescu, Michael Denish of Bloodstone Subspecies II, Bloodlust Subspecies III, Vampire Journals, and Subspecies IV, Bloodstorm. See a theme there? Yeah. Who knows the countryside like the back of his hand, and apparently friends of caretaker Carl from the first film. So, the three of them hit the fortress in search of Michelle, Lillian, and Mara, but have no luck finding anyone. Hey, what the hell happened to Carl? He didn't die. He left the castle after Stefan and Michelle decided on their eternal snooze, so where in the Nine Hills is Carl now? Mel seems distraught at the idea of entering the castle like Rebecca and the professor suggested. Come on, Mel. This isn't the weirdest thing to happen to you.
Go!
Radu enters in time to shoo off Rebecca, the professor, and Mel as rightful heir and owner of said castle. Most distraught to find trespassers. They leave with no fuss or muss. Mel checks out as this kind of crap cost him his job. Following the legends of the Vampire King and his two sons, Popescu is convinced Radu is one of these vampires, and true to Old Man Mentor archetype, he and Rebecca must slay the monsters. Must. Will Rebecca reach Michelle in time while she still holds her humanity? Will Radu slay the countryside? Could Mummy be any more creepy or any more dearest?
It is unclear why Laura May Tate did not want to reprise her character as Michelle, but honestly, Denise Duff really has brought it to life to that role as she was terrified, conflicted, and experiencing both changes in mind and body. You felt her fear. Hooves as Radu is slightly sadistic, alone because of his appearance, making him look almost like Nosferatu's Orlok, and you kind of feel bad for him. Also, he's got a really weird relationship with his mummy. The atmosphere is eerie, the musical score chills you to the bone, and the performances are pretty damn sound for a, quote, B-movie. Bloodstone was intended to be one film, but production was done similar to Puppet Master 4 and 5, so it was diced, add additional scenes, and then filmed back-to-back, so Bloodlust follows the second rather well, one might conclude. And that will be a film for another day.
Okay, so I got the dingus here. Need some blood for casting, and apparently a virginal goat? What the fuck?
That can't be right in any fashion. Your notes came up with that?
Dude, I have ancient texts from the time when England was still worshipping druid rites and pagan studies with Woden. This shit all predates Christianity.
So, good thing it's not Sumerian or Babylonian then, right?
Yeah, because with our luck, we'd end up calling up Zool.
Barada, Nick 2, and all that.
Christ, don't you have anything else to do? Are you planning on helping me with this bullshit? Well, I don't have any more dead people for you to cart up, so scram. Right, let's just see who the hell you are.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm so not getting my cleaning deposit back.